Oh my god, dude. Son, I just got out the shower. I ain't taking a shower in like 4 to 6 weeks, man. Bruh. I got out the shower, bro. I just feel like every pore on my body is opening and just getting air, bro. Like freaking normal dookie crust between my cheeks. I'm joking, I'm joking. Y'all like 4 to 6 weeks. Anyways, I did just get out the shower though. I feel freaking incredible right now, bro. So, I know there's someone dirty as heck watching this video. Suck it, get your body in the shower. But, anyways, I've been wanting to do this video right here since last year, and I just never got around to doing it. So I'm gonna do it right now. This kind of goes back to last gen, to where I wanted these games to appear back then, but now we're in. I keep on calling this gen next generation, but it's really the current gen we're in. So now we're in, PS4, Xbox One times, Nintendo Switch times. So I guess I'm gonna do it now, but this could have easily been done last gen because I've been waiting for these games to come back for years now, and for some reason they just don't. So this video right here is going to be games that I want to return to the current generation of consoles, games that have been kind of put on the back burner or dead for years, and it doesn't really appear like they're going to come back, but I would love to see return back to gaming. So let's get into it. Number one, NBA Street. I don't care if you white, black, Indian, Muslim, freaking Palestinian. I don't know. I don't care what culture, ethnicity you are. NBA Street Volume 1 and 2 were not just basketball games. They were a movement. Like, everybody was playing NBA Street, bro. I remember playing that jump back in the day. NBA Street Volume 1, especially NBA Street Volume 2. Black friends, white friends, Indian friends. Like, it didn't matter. Everybody enjoyed playing that game, bro. It was basketball, but it was street basketball. You could do all these crazy moves to build up your game breaker. Oh my god, bro. I'm going through nostalgia right now, bro, because I just said game breaker. I remember getting your game breaker in the first one. Freaking play with Stretch and Bonafide. Oh my god. Bro, this video is going to be so fun to talk about. Bonafide, the dude wearing no shirt playing basketball in Tim's. Every New Yorker's dream. But NBA Street, man, that game was so fun, dude. And I think they did come out with NBA Street Volume 3. I think they did at some point. It was NBA. I just remember there was one after 2, but I think it was trash, But I would absolutely love for that. Anybody who played NBA Street Volume 1 or 2 growing up knows where I'm coming from, bro. And they don't really make like games like that anymore. Just like arcade-ish type basketball. Like I would love for that jump to return, bro. NBA Street. Def Jam Vendetta. Now, I don't know how you're going to do it in this era around because back in the day, sucker, Def Jam Vendetta, you had hardcore rappers. I'm talking about DMX, Busta Rhymes, Method Man, Redman. Like, you had suckers that was like, yo, you don't want to mess with, like, Exhibit, stuff like that. Like, you had hardcore rappers. Today, I don't know how you're going to do Def Jam Vendetta today with, like, you want to throw in who? Drake, Lil Uzi, Lil Yachty, Young Thug. It'll be tougher to do it today, but if you play I didn't play Def Jam Fight. Well, no. I did play Def Jam Fight for New York. It was cool, but it wasn't as good as the first one. Def Jam Vendetta. If you guys don't know what that is, Def Jam Vendetta was pretty much a fighting game, but it was with like all people in like the music industry. So like, say for instance, if like you had Def Jam Vendetta, it would be a fighting game, and like you could pick Drake, freaking future DJ Khaled be like, we the best in freaking every freaking match. But it was something like that, and it was don't get it twisted. I don't know if it sounds stupid today, but Jam Vendetta back in the day, that jump was awesome, dude. Like, it was a legit fighting game. The mechanics were actually really good. So again, I don't know how you could pull it off today because the rappers you have in the game today, like, what you gonna play with? Drake, Nicki Minaj, like freaking Lil Uzi, you know. I just don't know how it would, be today. But all I know is Def Jam Vendetta used to be a really cool game. So I would actually like to see that jump come back. Easily one of my favorite fighting games of all time. When people talk about Street Fighter, when people talk about Tekken, Guilty Gear, Mortal Kombat, you name it, whatever. Like, all those games are good in their own right. But one of the few fighters that I feel like never gets the real love that it deserves is Bloody Roar, dude. Bloody Roar. One of my favorite fighting games of all time, dude. I remember playing Bloody Roar Primal Fury on GameCube religiously, son. Like, I'm talking about, I'm picking Shenlong. If you picked Shenlong or Long, there was a certain combo that you could literally do forever. Like, it was just not, but you actually had to be skilled to do it. Like, Bloody Roar took skill, man. And I don't think they've had a Bloody Roar game since Primal Fury. And Bloody Roar is one of my favorite fighting games of all time. It's a fighting game, and like, each person, turns into this different creature, so like, one person will like turn into like a chameleon, one person would turn into like a mole, the next person would turn into freaking I don't know, Harambe. Like, they would turn into like all these different creatures, like tigers and stuff like that, lions. But Bloody Roar, you can actually get the classic games if you still have your PS3. It's inside of the PlayStation Store, because I think I got the second one on my PS3. But Bloody Roar Primal Fury was the game to where I fell in love with the franchise. That game right there needs to be remade, remastered, freaking a sequel, something. Like, I have been fiending for that game to return, and for some reason I don't even know who's the developer for that game. I can't name it off the top of my head, but that junk needs to come back. Blood, anybody who played Bloody Roar will tell you that junk is a really good fighter. Well, I would love for that junk to come back. Oh man, this one is kind of tough, because pretty much this game is not around no more, because the further it went into the franchise, the worse it got. So it's kind of their own fault why this game doesn't exist no more, but this developer is no longer around. Zipper Interactive. And when you think Zipper Interactive, some people might have thought, what was that trash game on PS3 called? Mag? Oh yeah, that. Some people might have thought Mag, but the first game you would think when you think Zipper Interactive is Socom. Socom, I have been waiting, and again, I don't think it's going to happen. What's that developer? I think I don't want to say their name, but I don't want to they get trashed on enough, but easily one of my favorite multiplayer games of all time. Going from probably SOCOM 1, probably to SOCOM 1 and 2 was like the peak of that franchise, but SOCOM 3 was still SOCOM-ish. They just made like the maps way more open. SOCOM Confrontation, even that wasn't that bad when you compare that junk to the last one. SOCOM 4. My God, bro. I still remember it like it was yesterday. SOCOM 4 came out the same day that Mortal Kombat 9, I think, came out. It was the same day that PSN went down for like a month back in like 2011. I still remember that day, and I was forced to play that cringeworthy, god-awful storyline in SOCOM, because nobody plays no one buys Socom for the story, bro. You know, but Socom 4, that was hands down the worst Socom that Zipper has ever done. So Zipper's not around no more. People have tried to bring back Socom in their own way. Don't work. You know, and we don't really... probably outside of Rainbow Six Siege, which... If you like tactical shooters, even I slept on Rainbow Six Siege when that junk came out. Rainbow Six Siege probably is the closest you can get to SOCOM on like a console. It's probably the closest you can get to it. It's just not third person, it's first person. But SOCOM, I would love to see that junk come back because you don't have enough team tactical shooters out there. And I'm telling you right now, if you played SOCOM in its glory day, there was nothing like it, dude. The only game that comes close to me with SOCOM in its heyday is Halo. Y'all know how much I love Halo. That was the only game that probably surpassed how much I even loved the SOCOM back in the day. But I would love SOCOM to come back. I don't know who could pick it up and do it the right way, but I would love to see that franchise come back. Now this game right here, I personally think that Naughty Dog can still do this junk. Like, some people think that, like, they can't do it no more because they've outgrown, you know, this franchise, and now they're, like, so much better, and they're, like, too, like, mature for that. Sucker, this is video games. Are you kidding me? Like, there is no such thing as, like, too mature to go back and, like, go to, like, a franchise that people loved. At least, that's what I think, you know, but, Jak and Daxter, dude. Jak and Daxter, I know some people think that, again, that they are too mature now to go back to do that junk. Jak wasn't some type of... It wasn't no family-friendly game. Like, it wasn't like Ratchet and Clank. Like, Jak and Daxter has some adult stuff about it. Like, there was cursing in that game. You didn't really have that in, like, Ratchet and Clank. Jak and Daxter probably is one of PlayStation's biggest exclusives of all time, bro. Going from the first one to like the third one. I know you had what's that trash racing game? Jak X Combat Racing, but that wasn't, you know, developed from, from Naughty Dog, you know. But Jak 4 is really what I'm speaking about right now. Jak 4, I know that they're working on Last of Us 2 and if that's what you working on, hey, sucker, I don't blame you for not wanting to do this job. But let's remember now, it's not this one team working over at that, sucker. They got two teams. I'm sure, sucker, if we saw Jak 4 at E3 2017, let's not act like these suckers would not get hyped for it. Ain't no such thing as, oh, they can't do it. You know, they're too mature for that. Sucker, you let Naughty Dog get on stage at E3 being like, bam, suckers, Jak 4. Sucker, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. So, Jak 4, it wouldn't have to be done by them, but it would have to be done by a developer that I have faith in. And, you know, there's only like, you know, there's a few top tier devs out there. So that list is really skim. But Jak 4, can you imagine Jak 4 on PS4? Jak 2, when Jak 2 came out on PS2, I thought that jump was something like I'd never seen before, bro. Because, like, it was literally almost like Grand Theft Auto set in like a different world, dude. Like, you could like hijack freaking little flying cars and stuff. Like, bro, it was Jak 2 is hands down the best Jak in my opinion. Some people would say Jak 3, freak out of here. So Jak 2, if y'all have not played the Jak and Daxter, the Jak and Daxter series, my god, dude, you missed out on some great times. Go back. I think they got the PS3 collection on PS3. Play that junk. So the Jak 4, I would love for that junk to come back. Me personally. Oh man, this game right here. I remember this game. This game was like Resident Evil with dinosaurs, dude. Dino Crisis, bro. I don't know how many of y'all suckers watching this video has played Dino Crisis, but Dino Crisis, man. I remember when I got that game on my PS1. Sucker, I was literally like, I didn't realize how scary that game would be. I just thought, oh cool, there's like, you know, raptors and T-Rexes in this game. It was literally Resident Evil. It had that same vibe, but take out the zombies, put in dinosaurs, bruh. I actually have, if you still have your PS3 again, because PS3, I don't think I'm ever getting rid of my PS3. I have so many games on my PS3. If you still have your PS3, you can actually buy it in the PlayStation Store. It's one of the PS1 classics. Dino Crisis, bruh. I would love to see, only if they did that junk the same way. Don't freaking put this junk out and like it's not survival horror. Dino Crisis was a survival horror game with dinosaurs, bruh. That junk was really scary. I think Capcom does that game too. I think so, but Capcom, I don't know if I would want them to do because I think they are the developer for Dino Crisis. I think, I can't remember off my head, but if they are, I don't know if I would want them to do it. even though they're responsible for the creation of that. I don't know if I want them to do it because I don't know. Capcom just ain't what they used to be, you know. But Dino Crisis, I would love for that jump to come back if they made it had the same vibe as that very first one, and just, you know, make that jump next gen, bro. If you guys have never played that game and you're interested in it, if you still have your PS3, go back, PlayStation Store, PS1 Classic, you'll find it. One of the funnest games I have ever played in my entire life. I still remember how vividly fun this game was. And I think they did a second one, but after the second one, I don't think they've done no more after that. Again, someone correct me if I'm wrong. I'm getting old out this, you know, but Viewtiful Joe. Everybody who played that game, Viewtiful Joe, I think Capcom did that too. Capcom used to have some bangers, bruh. They ain't the same today, you know, but Capcom back in the day, suckers used to be one of those devs you would look out for, bruh. Viewtiful Joe. The art style that game had, the gameplay that junk had, I freaking think the soundtrack was good too. Viewtiful Joe. Everything in that junk was freaking amazing, dude. You just don't have enough games like that no more today, bro. Like, not necessarily triple A's, but like those like mid-tier games. Like, so I would love to see the return of Viewtiful Joe. Oh my god. That junk will be an instant cop, dudes. Metroid Prime. I'll say this junk right now. I have no plans on getting the Switch. Right now, I have absolutely no plans on getting the Switch, bruh. Zelda's not enough for me, because I don't really even like Zelda that much to begin with. But you let these suckers, and I don't remember, I think, was there a Metroid Prime game on Wii U? Or the Wii? One of them. I think they did do one, but I don't think it was. I just remember when I had GameCube, again, GameCube was one of the most underrated consoles of all time. And it's not really because it was bad. It was just because that era, you had the original Xbox, the juggernaut known as PS2 and GameCube. The GameCube was a really good console. It was just the fact that the other two were good too. So it was just like, you know, it kind of got outshined. But to me, that was like the last era to where all three consoles were like, you needed to have all three of those consoles. But GameCube, I just remember playing Metroid Prime on GameCube. And I've been saying this junk like, it literally seems like for generations now, because Nintendo is so stuck in their ways of doing Mario, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, Zelda. Like, Nintendo, you can still do those games because, you know, the crowd is there for that. You know when you get a Nintendo console, bam, I can play Mario, you know. But at the same time, Metroid Prime was one of those games that catered to, you know, the more hardcore demographic out there. You know, the more serious gamer out there. And Metroid Prime on GameCube, that jump was one of the best games. Not even just on GameCube, in that era, dude. Metroid Prime, I would love for Nintendo. And I ain't talking about Metroid Prime Blast Ball. That freaking jump that was on. Suckers with that E3 2015, I think it was. And said, oh yeah, you guys want Metroid Prime? Don't worry, we got you, fam. Introducing Metroid Prime Blast Ball exclusively on that 3DS. No, I'm talking about a legit new quality console version of Metroid Prime. If that eventually comes on the Switch, I'm telling you right now, that would be a system seller, bro. Metroid Prime, I would love to see that junk come back. Absolutely love it. And last but not least, Rockstar, listen, I know y'all suckers is still counting the billions of dollars you made on Grand Theft Auto 5 by releasing the same game like what? I think they released that game like 3 or 4 different times. And suckers went out and bought it each time too, you know, but I know y'all still probably counting and sitting on all that money y'all made on sucker. Rockstar is chilling right now, bro, but yeah, and you know, we are getting Red Dead too. You know, that's cool. You know, that's cool and all. You know, but Bully 2, man, I've been wanting this game for years, and I don't know if Rockstar plans on bringing this junk back. Honestly, I kind of have a hunch that, you know, once Red Dead 2 is out the way, then I think they might be thinking about the second, you know, a sequel to Bully. But Bully 2, can you imagine a next generation Bully? You know, you're in college now. Oh my God. Can you imagine how lit that jump would be? Because I think in the first Bully, you were in like, I think it was like middle school or something like that, or some type of like boarding school or something like that, you know. But can you imagine a college version of Bully? You like in your like, you know, 1920s now, bro. Oh my God. Rockstar, please, dude. Please, bro. That junk could be so freaking goddamn lit. Outside of like Grand Theft Auto, you know, I guess suckers say Red Dead and stuff like that. Bro, you better include Bully on that same list, bro. Bully was one of Rockstar's best games. That kind of shocked me because I was like, okay, you're at school, but when Rockstar does that jump, oh, the jump gonna be lit, you know. So, Bully 2, Rockstar, I don't know if y'all have that jump, you know, somewhere in the back of y'all minds, but please know that suckers want a sequel to Bully really bad, bro. If you could do that junk like a college version of Bully, next generation on PS4, oh my God, the possibilities, dude. the freaking possibilities, bro. I can see that junk already. Junk will be lit as freak. Dude, that's all I got on my list, okay? Now, I know I probably didn't say every freaking game that you guys may be thinking, but that's why you got the comment section below, sucker. Leave the games that you guys would like to see come back, you know, Siphon Filter, stuff like that. Like there's so much more games that we haven't seen in quite some time that, you know, I'm sure if they came back, like people would hop on it, you know. So what games would you guys like to see come back to game? And leave all that and more down in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys thought of my list of games that I want to see come back. Hope you guys has enjoyed this video, and as always, I greatly appreciate it if you rate the video, my brothers and sisters. It doesn't have to be a thumbs up. It could be a thumbs down. But what I do ask every brother and every sweet, sweet sister, your video did it freeze, so it's just rate the video, my brothers and sisters. Until then, I'll catch you guys in my next video, alright? Rockstar, Bully 2 suckers, get on it! Peace out, suckers.